Hey guys! Welcome back to my channel. So, it is Thursday of a whole 5-day week of school, and I'm tired. I am tired. I just got home, and during the day, I had a thought. I said, let me film this video that I have been wanting to film for a while, and as you can tell by the title and the amazing thumbnail that I'm sure I'm going to make look amazing, we're going to talk about things that my students have said to me. A lot of these are from today, but I've also been writing these down for a couple of months, off and on. The whole reason why I decided that today would be the day is because one of my students told me today that I looked like a rock star. Because of the hoops, the kids liked the hoops, and so I was like, if I look like a rock star, I'm gonna make a video. So here we are. Let me go get my little notes that I just conveniently left on the other side of the room. Oh no, I left them in the car. Gosh darn it. And we're back. This will probably be a pretty quick video, but let's go ahead and spill the tea on things my students have said to me. So a lot of these I wrote down because it's not like I had initiated this conversation with a student, but it's like they just look at me and they say things. So that's what the first one is. This student said, you know, Miss Carter, I burned my tongue today and it still hurts. I think the same student said, joke's on you, Miss Carter, I messed up. Good point. One of my students said, you know, Miss Carter, you should never trust a guy who was born on their birthday. Girl, you got some sense. And honestly, I think the boy who was sitting next to her was like, you're not wrong. Like, that was some good advice. Okay, then I think this was an actual conversation. So a student said, Miss Carter, I thought of an invention because you know how people use glue, like to draw out letters? Well, what if there was a glue pen that had glue in it? And I said, that already exists. And then they just were like, good try, you're thinking outside the box there. I think a kid walked up to me and said, do you ever have shoes that fart? Good one. The other day we took a quiz that was a math quiz. Basically they had to identify 12 European countries, and I wrote down that 12 students throughout the day asked me if it could be an open note quiz. That one's not even funny, it was just annoying. This one was actually yesterday. So kids in first period are like chronically late. 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, the same kids who are like rolling every day late. And so yesterday I had a kid who walked in and I was like, why are you late? And he was like, there's a wreck. Like he looked at me in my eyes and he was like, Miss Carter, there was a wreck. And I was like, in my head, this part of the conversation happened in my head. I was like, you're a liar. And then 30 minutes later, just out of the blue, he looked at me and he was like, there was no wreck. And I was like, I know, I'm not an idiot. And so we were just talking about Bloody Sunday, which was a revolution that happened in Russia, and someone said, it's the best topping on your sundae, the blood of your enemies. Yep. So then actually a student told me that one of their friends asked this, but someone, not one of my students, but someone asked, is it normal to have a hawk on the back of a quarter? That's an eagle, baby. That's an eagle. Then these 4 things were said just today, like just today. Just 7th and 8th period specifically. But a student walked in and said, Miss Carter! And I was like, okay. I plucked my mustache, but it's fine. The student wasn't even talking to me, but they picked up their book bag and they were like, I think a bird, how did they say it? I think a bird took a dump on my bag. I don't know why, that was just real funny to me. And then I have a student who keeps trying to play cards while I'm teaching. And I wish I had a deck of cards to show you how he did it. But he said, are you scared, Miss Carter? And then he like shuffled the deck really quickly, like did the thing with cards that you can do. I wasn't scared. And then I have a student who has a broken arm, and he was like, oh, Miss Carter, I'm not going to be here tomorrow. And I was like, why? And he was like, I have to go to the bone doctor. All right. Perfect. Great. Oh, also, one other thing that I forgot, because Tressa actually wrote this on my little note sheets, but one quote was that a student said F you to me. And not F you. He said, bleep you to me. Like, actually. Didn't give me any internal stress or anxiety. So those were just a couple of things that my students have said. It almost, I don't know if it was funny for you, but it was funny for me. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Give it a big thumbs up if you did. And if you want to see more things that my students have said, let me know. And I thank you guys for watching this video, and I will see you next time. Bye!